My girlfriend makes $70,000 at her current job. She went to a job interview today. She calls me and tells me she got the job and she's going to be making $100,000 a year. The only problem is her ex from 5 years ago is the boss of the company. I tell her it's gonna make me uncomfortable knowing that she's gonna be around him all day, every day. I tell her if she takes the job, I'm leaving because I know I'm not gonna be able to handle it. If she loves me and wants to stay with me, she's not gonna take the job and she's gonna go somewhere else. My question is, am I doing too much? Does that make me insecure? If you were her, what would you do?
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, interesting question posed by this brother in this video. I'm not gonna hold you, man. This is definitely a topic of conversation that I think is worth having. So basically, he's in a relationship with a young lady that's currently making $70K. She went to a job interview, got the job that would get her paid $100,000 annually. But come to find out that the boss is somebody she was in a relationship 5 years ago. When basically the brother was asking, is he insecure? Right? Is he insecure? Is he emotionally like immature, whatever you want to call it, and is he overreacting, basically is what he was asking. And if you would have asked me that question in a different time, I'd probably say, yeah, brother, you're probably overthinking it, right? The relationship was 5 years ago. I assume that you've been in a relationship with her probably within those 5 years that she wasn't with that guy, or within a period of time that she wasn't with that guy. So I would say, yeah, man, you insecure, but I have to understand we're living in a modern time, and this modern era is a little bit different. There may be a little bit of cause for concern, right? Because now we're talking about two of my favorite topics, ladies and gentlemen: emotions, a relationship versus the monies, right? Now, baby girl gonna be making $100K, $30,000 more than she would have been making at her current job, but you want her to stay at current job making $30,000 or less because you're afraid that something could potentially happen between her and this guy. Now, I'm assuming the brother who's the boss, whoever it may be, has moved on. Maybe he's got a family, maybe he got his own relationship. Now, I will say this, that don't mean shit. Ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, man, it talks about two of my favorite topics, man. Finances, relationships, emotions, all that shit. Because I think that, again, like I was saying, the brother may be on to something with it. Because even though my homie's probably living his best life, talking about the boss, he probably doing something else with his life, still don't mean he ain't gonna try to smash, right? And it still doesn't mean that his significant other won't let him get some. I mean, I don't know. It depends on the dynamic of your relationship, right? That's always gonna be a tall tale sign of whether or not some things can pop off or some things may not. But I often think, am I gonna allow my certain insecurities about a potential dude to ruin the opportunity for my young lady to make $30,000 more? The answer is yes and or no, and it depends on two particular scenarios. If your young lady is the type of young lady that is bringing to your relationship, right? Because if she's providing or she's adding quality and value to the relationship with her finances, I don't see a problem with it. Right? You got a lot of young ladies out there in the world today that'll say my monies is my monies and your money is our monies, right? If she that type, fuck out of here. Stay at your 70, boo. Stay at your 70, right? But if she's out here trying to do things for you or allowing you, and this is a rarity in this particular society, but if she's allowing you to manage and control the finances in the household and do things like that, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna hold you. I wouldn't give a fuck. If baby girl bringing the money and bringing me's the monies, right? If she's got a job, I got a job, and she's allowing me to basically handle the finances for both of us, I don't give a fuck. You taking that $100K job, right? If you want to fuck this dude, let me stop. But I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't give a fuck, right? I'll tell you straight up, man. You bringing the money to me, it's like a pimping. Never mind. It's like a pimp and a garden tool, right? I know it sounds bad, but I'm gonna keep it a bug with you, man. If she's bringing it home and she's allowing you to manage it, and when I say manage it, that just means make sure all the bills are paid. You know, you give her some money, go shopping, do whatever she needs to do, have her time, but she's allowing you to make sure that you keep the finances under control because you are financially responsible. Hopefully you are the financially responsible one in the relationship. If she's gonna allow you to do that, take the job, right? If old buddy hit it, it's like, I'm hurt, I'm heartbroken, but shit, That 100,000 a year after taxes, what, 60, 70, depending on where you live. I think I could wipe my tears with these hundreds, right? I'm sorry, that's me. I'm not gonna hold you. That's me right there. I'll wipe my tears with them hundreds. I'll be cool. But I understand that if you're emotionally invested, it's different. I've come to find out I can love my wife, love her dearly. And I think that a lot of guys who can feel where I'm coming from, maybe you can't. I can love my wife dearly. Like, of course, I wouldn't be cool with nobody fucking my wife. That's crazy, right? We ain't doing no cuck shit. But in the broader prospect, in a broader perspective, hear me out real quick. I've come to learn that, you know, when it comes to certain situations, I can love my wife. I can take care of her emotionally, spiritually, financially, and all that shit. She get a job and she allows me to manage and do what it is that I need to do. Everybody says this, and I think, not everybody, but a lot of people are saying this, and I think it's 100,000% true, at least from a perspective that I can see it from. Relationships are transactional, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know that. It can be some love in there and some emotional support and all that shit. And you can have a lot of love, but I hear it from some of the best people in the game, relationships are transactional. And if your relationship is one that is a transactional relationship, as in both parties bring value to the relationship and, you know, you can get something out of it and she can get something out of it from you, it's mutually beneficial, right? That 100,000 could be very, very good to the relationship, the pot, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to build something. Now I understand, sir, the risk that comes with her going to work for an ex-boyfriend, right? You know what I'm saying? Guys in powerful positions, you know what it is. Oh my God, he took advantage of me type shit, right? But I can't imagine myself leaving or allowing my wife and or significant other. Now, if it's your girlfriend, it's different. Now, if that's just your boo thing and y'all just fucking, no, right? Because at that point, she ain't got to give you shit. She don't have to bring anything to the relationship to you because y'all just dating and she could break up with you tomorrow. But if it's your wife, all right? I don't know if he specified that, but if it's your wifey, if she bringing that money home to daddy, that 100K, maybe 60 after taxes, I don't see a problem with it, personally. Because here's the thing, and I'm only just dawning on this right now. You don't know if he gonna fuck or not. You don't know. You just feel like there's a potential chance, I guess. You don't know if she's gonna do it or not. I guess if she's around said person for a longer period of time, maybe you're like, shit, it runs the risk of him rekindling an old flame or some shit, right? I know, I got you. But you don't know if she's about that life. You don't know if she'll do that shit or not, right? You just think she will. Or you think there's a potential. Now, if you think that she will, that really does go to show the state of your relationship and the type of relationship you have with your young lady, right? If you believe that she is going to turn over however many years or however long you guys have been together, if you think she's going to F that all up for the boss or whatever, if you think she's going to do that, then that does show the state of your relationship to me, right? It shows the state of your relationship. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time, effort, and energy, man. Appreciate y'all locking in. I would love to hear what you guys got to say. Would you allow your significant other? For me, I would have to say my wife. Would you allow your wife, if you were married, to take a job where her ex-boyfriend of 5 years ago was the boss, but she's making 100K? Will you allow her to go to that job? Or are you just going to say, hey, that 70's cool, man. We're going to keep it at 70. Because I can trust the people around you, not knowing that she could be getting it in with the guy on the job there, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. That's how I see it. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But if I'm controlling the pot, ladies and gentlemen, and there's no 100,000% guarantee that old buddy gonna get some, I can wipe my tears with them hundreds. I know, man, life's fucked up, but hey, welcome to the wonderful world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my time, effort, and energy, man. It's been a good night. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out. Peace.